Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool. And how long is your 10? Here's mine. Look at this monster. This is a snap-on 10mm 1/4" drive socket. This is the STMM-L10A. This thing is an honest, let's check it out, 4.5 inches. That's incredible for a single socket, something like this. I have others here. Here's a Craftsman 3/8 inch drive deep. You can see pales in comparison. Snap-on 3/8 inch drive deep. Here's a Milwaukee 1/2 inch drive 10mm deep socket. It goes about 3/4 of the way up. So there's a lot of variability in the length of the socket, but why would you want something like this? Well, there are some specialty reasons. Certain cars might require something. In fact, Snap-on co-brands another very long 10mm socket designed for specific injector grounds on a particular BMW engine and Mercedes bumper bolts. But anyway, this seemed to be an ideal solution for a lot of things where you need to be able to slide a slide a bolt or a rod over the socket quite a ways in order to reach the nut. So as I spin this thing up to show you the depth, right there, what I'm working with is all the way up to the logo. That's how far in I can go with the extra threaded area. You know, I'm often building things out of different sized, threaded rods. This is ideal. That's one of the reasons I got it. The other is I wanted to see what would happen. I mean, what can you not solve with that? Now, of course, you can use an extension. Let's compare something here. I've got a 3-inch extension here, and I could put that on, I don't know, how about this deep 10mm Milwaukee socket? Look at that. That's about the same. Really close. So by running a 3-inch extension on a deep socket, I'm getting the same thing I'm getting here. Now there is another option. This is the VIM version. It's a little bit shorter. Throw that on there. We're looking at about 3 and 15/16, something like that. So this particular version, it's got a little bit deeper of the hex broaching before it runs into that same limit. That's as far as I can get this one in before it hits the constriction in the back. But that's still pretty long. This guy sells for about 1/3 of what the Snap-on sells for. I'll put a link for the VIM on the description. In the description, I think it's around $13 to $15, something like that. It's a good solution. There is another option. Snap-on co-brands a version that for the BMW that's 170mm is what they say, and when I look at 170mm, I mean, that's really long. I'd like to see one, but it's not a Snap-on, but costs almost as much as a Snap-on. So here are some various lengths of 10mm sockets here. Well, gotta get that guy in. This is a 1/2 inch, basically a stubby 10. I mean, that's a lot of force there. Where's that one fit? Right in there somewhere. So you can see a lot of choices in terms of length. Snap-on actually sells a set of sockets in this extra long. I just ordered the 10 because that's the only one I needed, but you can get other sizes as well. But when you think about just the capabilities of something like that, it just opens up a little bit of a new world. You know, when you're going after bolts that have a nut way down onto the shaft. Sometimes battery connectors, battery holders have a long rod that sticks out. That would work if it's a 10. But overall, caught my eye. I thought, gee, with throwing it on something electric, I mean, all of a sudden, this just seems like a tremendous solution. Let me know what you think. Doc out.